the nation mourns the loss of the 38th president, the Coachella Valley is reflecting on the man locals came to know as an active leader in the community. News Channel 3's Cheryl Kahn is live in the studio tonight with more on what President Ford meant to our area's charities and nonprofit groups. Cheryl.
Libby, up until the last few years of his life, when ill health forced him to cut back, President Ford seemed to be everywhere. He gave his time, expertise, and money to a number of local nonprofits, and in the process, he helped them flourish. They're playing his song at the Mizell Senior Center in Palm Springs, where the piano player remembers performing for President Ford years ago at an Indian Wells country club.
He and Betty danced, and they were looking like they were having so much fun. It was just a joy to play for them, and they seemed to be enjoying our music, and we played a couple of their special requests.
It was about that time that President Ford and his wife Betty took part in fundraisers to get the center up and running.
Betty and I thank you for the opportunity to be the guest of honor at the Americana Ball on March 26, 1982.
The Mizell Center is one of the many Coachella Valley nonprofits to benefit from President Ford's involvement.
It gives a lot of substance to what you're trying to do. And some of the letters that President Ford wrote for the center, endorsing the mission of the center, endorsing the need for the services of the seniors in the community, very important.
From the Palm Springs Art Museum, where Ford's star is now covered with flowers and candles, to the Eisenhower Medical Center, which houses his wife's internationally famous Betty Ford Center, the McCallum Theater, the Palm Springs Air Museum, and so many others.
He was a wonderful man. He paid a lot of attention to the theater. He would call me frequently and want to know what the theater was doing during the summer months when we were dark, and he focused on the financial aspects. He was really very much involved.
In the last couple of years of his life, Ford was forced to cut back somewhat because of poor health, but his influence was and is felt by people who knew him well or only a little.
As Air Force One was taking off, heading back to the East Coast, I saw the 21-gun salute from that site. Just saw the puffs of smoke and heard the little pops. And I felt like I was really saying goodbye to a friend.